Can't take my eye off you. Can't take my eye off you. Dim guy. Don't got nothing on you. Don't got nothing on you.
Good morning, peeps. Y'all know who it is. If you don't, it's MEEK from Shay and MEEK for real, for real. As promised, I am starting a new vlog, so don't forget to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, leave us some comments down below, and hit the notification bell. Y'all, it's already been like a crazy morning. So today was the day that the kids started back school officially. They were at new school, so it was very nerve-wracking to put them on the bus this morning, but it is done. I have been praying for them. I'm going to keep praying for them. My hair looks really long today, but it is really stiff. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff planned. Shay is actually already out. I'm sorry it's dark, guys. Shay is actually already out for the day. She has an MRI scheduled, and I think she has to run to Home Depot because they owe her some money. Today is pretty easy, so to speak. Like, I don't really have much to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair and retwist it because it really needs to be washed. It's been some time because we've been doing renovations, and I didn't want to wash it and then just sweat it out again. So I look a mess, but hopefully that's gonna change today. I was supposed to be at work, but as you guys know, I work from home, and anytime there's an issue like with the system or what have you, I pretty much get a free day. So yesterday while I was working, the last 2 hours of my shift, like my work internet, not my internet, because my internet is still working, like my Wi-Fi and everything is still working, but my system at work shut down. And with it shutting down, what happened was I was supposed to call like the tech support, but by that time they were already closed, which I don't get why they don't have shifts that work later shifts in the evening or whatever, but I could care less. As of right now, it's a free day. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can't connect to the internet on my work computer in order to be able to talk to anybody about the fact that I can't connect to my work computer. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and wash my hair, retwist it, and do something. I got to get my eyebrows done very, very soon. Like, I've been thugging it for 2.5 months now, and now it's time to like really get back to myself, especially since we are for the most part settled. Still waiting on some furniture, guys, but we're almost there. We're almost there, but that doesn't mean that I have to continue to look like this. So I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I have washed my hair. I have never been able to yes, I do have on my Christmas pajamas. They're comfortable, and one thing about Shay and MEEK is we keep our house cold. Put some clothes on. So I'm about to go downstairs, retwist my hair. I was saying I've never been able to tie the cute little whatchamathingies. My bad, y'all. The cute little, yes, it's dark, head towel ties that are all fancy and spa luxurious and all of that. Never been able to do that, so I'm not gonna fake like I can. I walk around the house like a little boy with a towel on my head. That's just what it is. This is how I look. As long as it's As long as it's drying and not dripping down my body, I'm good. So I'm about to sit and watch a couple girls do some story times because I'm really into that thing now. Twist my hair. And I'll be back. Did I get the paint out, y'all? I think I did, but I'm gonna, oh, there's some. I have to have Shay go in with the comb and do it. Anyway, I'll be back.
You think I'm about to go to that person, turn around in my seat, trying to see if I can see her head? Because normally, from where I sit, if I turn around and face this way, I can see her head at the cubicle. So you know, I'm just waiting.
So as y'all can see, I am almost done. I got this little quadrant here left. So I'm almost done. Then I'm going to sit in the dryer. I'll probably leave these clips in for today since I don't have to do Shay's hair. But yeah, it took me long enough. I tried to record it for you guys, but I didn't like how it looked. So yeah. Good morning, Akiera.
Good morning.
Are you nervous about school today? You want to tell them how your day was yesterday?
No.
No? Not one thing?
My math teacher is really mean. He yells at students for not walking in the straight line. And we have assigned seats at lunch. Like, it's not preschool.
I personally feel like you may not have assigned seats at lunch the whole year.
But we have like an assigned table that we have to eat at.
Okay. I've never heard of that before in middle school.
They used to do it at elementary school.
Well, we are wishing that you have a much better day today. Is your thumb in your mouth? Okay.
It's cold.
It is cold, but I have to do this because it's so hot down here normally in comparison to upstairs. So today is day 2, guys. Tatiana's already gone. Kira's still here. We're getting ready to drop her off at the bus stop because the bus stop is 10 miles up the freaking road, and I don't want her to walk that far.
They're gonna pick me up whenever I have to walk down it now.
As long as you get back before I got to clock back into work.
Probably not.
You should. I mean, hopefully you're not any later than you were yesterday, because yesterday it seems like it was kind of late.
Yeah, that's because the bus driver wanted to sit here and talk about her whole life story. And all the buses done left. Like before, we was always kind of waiting because traffic. And then the traffic had died down, even though we take like a back road, so we don't have to go through any traffic or anything. But the bus driver, she wanted to sit here and talk about her whole life story or whatever.
What did she tell you?
She's like, I'm married with 3 kids, 3 adult kids. She was just talking too much. And then there's one kid on the bus just didn't want to listen. And so he got sent off the bus for having his phone out and texting his mother.
So how didn't you get in trouble for texting your mother?
Well, he got in trouble because he didn't have any earbuds in or something.
Oh, okay. Cause I feel like that's not fair. Like if they're texting their parents, like we're trying to make sure that you guys are situated on the first day of school. Like
if it's an emergency, like they won't even let you text your parents or anything.
Yeah, okay. Try that with mine and see what happens.
What if they take my phone?
We're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
You see how this girl right here is walking down the street? She came from way up the street and she's walking right here to this bus stop. And they want me to take you all the way up the street or have you walk all the way up the street. They're gonna have to figure it out. So this is to show you guys how far of a walk this would be for Akiera. So we're leaving my house now.
I like to put it like this to go. It's cold.
We're still going. We're going around a curve. I know it's foggy, guys, but it's just a foggy day. Still going.
Well, you think you just want to let me sit in the car? I know.
Kira, I'm not sitting up here for you to sit in the car. You get 5 minutes.
Okay.
We're still going, guys. We're still going to the bus stop. This is the bus stop.
What's up, y'all? It is Friday, August the 19th. I'm currently sitting in the car of a doctor's appointment. I went back to therapy yesterday. And I'm getting sized today for a brace. So I'm going to take y'all in there as much as I can. MEEK is at another doctor's appointment with her dad. So y'all gonna rock with me today. You might see her a little bit later, but stay tuned. Walking in this bed, don't know what to expect.
Can't take my eye off you. Can't take my eye off you. Don't got nothing on you. Don't got nothing on you. My heart is ready for something I haven't had in a long time. True love crime. I hope you know that it may hurt for a while. Let's slow down, slow down. I can see behind that broken smile. Nice, sweet, smooth, like go break.
Expecting the worst, praying for the best.
Let's have a good one.
Thank you.
Hello, Ellison. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me.
6.5 hours later.
There you go. Now, can you bring it straight up? You can't. Yeah, that's because these two muscles are not firing.
But I can do this. I can raise it.
Yeah, that's
a
because
little
you're
bit.
using those
Yeah,
muscles.
but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know, so the one thing that was, me and Brian talked about this, you know, like somewhere in your post up here, you had this kind of weird fall where you got your leg kind of caught behind you, right? Didn't you get pulled back a little bit? He was saying like it was in the bathtub or something.
No, I just, one day leaving therapy, because you sent me to therapy for everything. This was last year. I went down to tie my shoe and my knee popped twice.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no
Oh, I thought you post op, because that might have explained a little bit of it too.
No,
Yeah.
I've never fell a day in my life.
Okay.
This was the
Okay.
first fall this past Saturday. Never fell. I may trip a little bit and catch my balance, but I was telling my girlfriend, I'm even like the past week, losing my balance a little bit. I'm having to hold on to stuff. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but it's just like,
No, I think it's a combination. I mean, listen, you're going to have some of these issues right now because that muscle ain't firing. And so until that muscle decides to come back, which is what sometimes you just got to watch this thing. Sometimes these things, when the nerve decides to hibernate or go away, it can take honestly up to a year sometimes to get it back. And sometimes longer. You don't know until nerves are very finicky, so you can't ever really predict it. But the goal is first to make sure nothing else is going on, make sure we're not missing anything that would cause some of these issues, which so far everything's turned up negative. And all of it turns up negative, then we just have to say, whatever reason, this nerve just stopped working for a while. And then the goal is to, hopefully it comes back, but you just don't know. Nerves, you cannot predict nerves. The only thing to do is do some repeat testing in the future to make sure you're getting kind of re-recruitment of the fibers. So that's just kind of a wait and see. And that's going to cause your knee to hurt. I think from the standpoint of the surgery and everything, your knee looks good, there's no significant swelling in it, but you're going to still have some knee pain right now because your quads ain't firing like they're supposed to. If we were to take anyone's knee and shut down some of the quads and have them continue on in life, their knee's going to drive them nuts. And so just something to keep in mind with this.
Okay.
So let's get you the brace and let's just keep going. Okay. And then when's your next follow-up? Do we have one set up? So, and you're supposed to see Clave, Van Dam on Monday? Okay. So then why don't we do keep going to Brian, I'll see you back 6 weeks.
Okay.
All right, you feel like Brian's helping you a lot?
Yeah, it's helping.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually like going. I mean, that's really the best physical activity I can get in a safe environment before I do too much.
Exactly. It's like getting back to being an athlete, all right? But yeah, you should have been done with this 6 weeks after surgery. Really 3 months probably.
Yeah.
But then with that nerve not working and those muscles, I mean, this is an issue. So it's a pain in the butt for probably a year longer. Okay, but we'll just keep moving along and trying to get you better. Okay?
I just hope I don't end up with one big thigh, one small thigh. Because looking at it, it's already starting to. Yeah. And I'm with you. At least up here, it's starting to slim down.
Yeah, well, it will. So, but to be honest, which is kind of crazy, and I don't understand why, your thigh is still, in terms of relation to it, it ain't bad. The difference is this is a little bit more boggy than this one. And that's because it doesn't have the tone that this one has.
Yeah.
And over time, it will shrink some, but you won't notice it unless you feel it. So you can feel the difference here, but if you look at it, it still looks almost the same.
And that's what I was telling my girlfriend. If I'm sitting certain ways, I'm assuming that's the femur bone. I can feel something hard going here. I don't never feel it here because it's so much extra. But I can feel it right here at certain angles. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Well, let's just see what happens. Hopefully that nerve is going to reactivate those muscles and get going. And then at that point, it's just a matter of building it back up. Yeah. If you have done enough therapy, you know what.
All right, y'all. I'm out of the doctor's office. I had to cut the recording short. Guy came into my HIPAA laws and all this. I'm like, where the HIPAA laws at when the main doctor was in here? He saw the camera rolling. Where the HIPAA laws at when all these people getting all these BBLs and all this crazy shit going on? I ain't nothing about no damn HIPAA laws. What's the HIPAA law when y'all selling when y'all selling our medical bills to all these debt collection agencies and shit? I ain't hear nothing about that. Talking about a god doggone HIPAA law. Ooh, she gonna have to wait. People don't know how to fucking drive. So yeah, I know I didn't tell y'all, but you probably overheard. I bust my ass, y'all. I bust my ass. Yeah, I know I didn't tell y'all. And Mom, I know I didn't tell you, but I did not have to want to repeat what happened again. So I figured I would just wait until doctor's appointment to just say it one time. So if you heard it here, and you're only going to hear it here. I ain't talking about it no more. But last Saturday, the same day, you know, my mom and Ace came to visit us. That morning, I got up to use the bathroom, woke up, went to use the bathroom, came back, and I was trying to step up into the bed. And our bed is a little high. You know, we like high beds. And I was stepping off of my right leg, which is the knee where I had the surgery, and trying to throw my left leg on the bed. Well, I really don't know what happened. It happened so quick, but it felt like thinking back, like I slipped on a banana peel. You know how, like the cartoon character, they slip on a banana peel, they go up and then come down. That's what it felt like. I felt like Ghost when they played the clip of him falling. It was like an illusion or something when Tyreek killed him. Like falling into space and you just floating. That's how I felt. But say all that to say, I fell laid out, smack, bam, on my back. And y'all know we got like hard floors, so you know it disturbed everyone. TAMIKYO jumped up in a panic, screaming. I wasn't hurting. It didn't hurt, but it was just the fact that I was in shock. Like, it was just shocking because I've never fell a day in my life. Like, I cannot recall a time I ever fell. I may have tripped and lost my balance, but I ain't never like fell. So it was like shocking. I'm like, you know, I was a little nervous because I didn't know if something was like hurt, like damaged on me or broken, but I just couldn't feel it. But you know, TAMIKYO helped me up, and when I looked at my body parts, everything was still put together from what I can see. So, but about 36 hours later, about 24 to 36 hours later, it wasn't even that like later on that day, like when I was entertaining my Ace, I felt a little soreness in my hips, but I do feel that sometimes just from sitting too long, or how I'm sitting. So it was like I felt a little tightness, but it wasn't too bad. I wasn't tripping off of it, wasn't putting that much thought into it. But then it was like I went to work Sunday, I was fine, but then like Monday rolled around and it was like, oh shit, like here it go. Like my whole upper right quadrant, my ribs, my back, my breast, like all this on the right upper right corner was just in pain. I couldn't, like every little move was like like it was really bad, y'all. It was really bad, and I couldn't hardly swallow. Like I couldn't hardly drink into my swallow. It would hurt. It was pain. Breathing, it was hurt. It was pain. Like this was a rough week. I probably only went to work 2.5 days this week. 2.5 days. Like I couldn't sleep on my right. Last night was the first night I slept on my right side without any pain. I attempted it day before or the night before last. Yeah, night before last. And I was able to lay on it for probably no more than an hour, but after that I immediately started feeling pain like in my ribs. And so but last night was like the first night I was able to sleep comfortably, wake up not sore or anything. But yeah, I couldn't even hardly like move my right arm, you know, up in an upward position at all. I couldn't even raise it. So you know, I called my physical therapist. I went back to physical therapy, and they was like, you know, oh, you ain't got no cracked ribs. I was like, I really don't think I do. He was like, but you can't. You having trouble breathing. You having trouble swallowing. I'm like, yeah, but you know, I'm just gonna wait it out. Because I've had soreness like this before. I think with working out, or something happened. I can't remember what happened, but I just had to let a few days go by. But it took a full 5 days, I think, so to recover. So yeah. So I spent a lot of time away from work this week. My sleep has been off. You know, I could rest more during the day than at night. It was I had getting in out of tub again, like, you know, it's just been, and I scare poor Akiera. She was downstairs and our room is like over the kitchen, and when she heard me fall, she panicked. It was a loud boom. But yeah, that's what happened. So the part y'all didn't see in the last clip is that I got sized for a brace after telling my physical therapist that I have been sort of like, and the crazy thing is, like, the past week and a half I've been telling TAMIKYO like my balance has been off a little bit. Like it's like it's like somebody just pushing my shoulder, just like pushing me over a little bit sometimes, and I have to like grab, like brace myself, hold on to the wall. So after, you know, telling my therapist this, he was like, you know, I just think it's time for the brace. I'm like, I've been asking y'all for a brace. Been asking y'all. It shouldn't take me falling for y'all to get no damn brace. So he reached out to my my orthopedic, and instead of going to the doctor next week, they rescheduled it they bumped it up to the day so I can see him and get size and everything. So they supposed to, once they clear it with the insurance, they're gonna ship the brace to me, and then I have to schedule an appointment to get fitted with the doctor, with the orthopedic. So that's where we at now. That could be anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks out. And then the doctor's assistant went and took him out. Well, you can go to like a Dick's Sporting Good or whatever and get a temporary brace. It don't cost like that. I'm not paying for shit else. I'm not paying for nothing else. I done met my deductible and all that. I ain't buying nothing else. It's going straight through the insurance company, straight through. But it's a brace. My therapist said it's a brace to help with motion, but my doctor says it's not a brace to help with motion. People need to get their shit together, because y'all setting false expectations. But anyway, the doctor says not for motion. It's for, like, if I'm standing a long time or walking, like if I'm going to be in the mall, like we've been at Home Depot and Lowe's, you know, walking on concrete, being at games and events, it's going to give me stability. Or, you know, having to walk upstairs leaning forward instead of my knee buckling or whatever they call it, it'll be more stable. Ain't this how it Ross said? But I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm on my way back to the crib to meet with me, who's acting like a Libra. She gonna tell me that she want to eat something today, like go out to eat or something or buy something. I'm like, we got food at the house. No, the kids can eat that. You know, I want something else. Oh, okay. Well, what you want? So I called her and got the doctor. She don't even know what she want. Being a Libra that she is, indecisive. Me, I could have went to Panera Bread.
Stop playing with me. This is the first time you saw me all day. All day, and you already fussing.
But you said this morning, before I even get up, you wanted something good to eat today.
Right. But that doesn't mean that I know what I want to eat. Do you know what you want to eat?
You had
neither one of us know what we want to eat, and she want to put it all on me. I know what I want to eat. Okay, then we can go eat whatever you want to eat.
But I mean, you could have said that before I even got to the house.
No, you could have said that you wanted Panera Bread.
No, because I'd have been wrong if I would have went and got me something, because I know what I want to eat and didn't get you.
But anything. You didn't say you wanted Panera Bread, Shay. If you would have said, well, I want Panera Bread, I'd have been like, well, I'll find me something on my way to the house. You didn't say it, just scratch it. You didn't communicate it because you didn't know. You just saying Panera Bread as a last resort.
You wanted us to go out and get something to eat today. And I said, okay. So
why are you making up new shit?
That is exactly what you said.
That's not what I said.
Exact words, but it's the same thing.
So then it's not exactly what I said.
It's the same thing.
I want tacos.
From where?
Taco place.
Well, get in your car and go get tacos. Cause I ain't searching around for no tacos.
I'm gonna eat from Panera Bread.
I think I want Subway though. Panera Bread high.
Panera Bread is expensive. I don't know, ain't no Subway.
Find a Subway.
Shay, y'all about to see Shay get wing, just like that, in about 2 seconds. Cause she ain't say, "Hey baby, how are you? How was your day so far? This is my first time seeing you since I opened my eyes."
That's your fault, because you decided to leave the house this morning.
No, I sent you a text. I was not walking back upstairs. No, I wasn't doing that.
You decided to leave the house this morning without saying anything. You left. You said you was leaving at 9:30. That was way before 9:30.
I left a text message. No, yeah, I didn't. I did not say I was leaving at 9:30. I said in between 9:15 and 9:30.
That's not what she said, y'all.
That is exactly what I said. I don't want to talk about this anymore because you don't know what the fuck you got going on, and you know how I get when I'm hungry. I'm about to start transforming into Jimmy Green in 2.2 seconds.
Why you ain't got a mask on?
It's in the car. It's in the car.
I protect myself.
It's on 2 Notch Road and one on Sparkleberry and one on Killian. The one on Killian is the furthest though.
Which one are we closer to?
It's one on 2 Notch. Bitch, you could be looking this up yourself. Don't play with me.
You the one who don't know what you want. You dumb. You can go ahead and rub your fingers all through it, because you're gonna do my hair by tomorrow.
No, I'm not neither. I got plans.
And that's on what?
We can go to this one on 2 Notch. Come on, start driving.
See what it look like. 2 Notch could be the hood, and I ain't eat
say
for
14.
You
talking about see what it look like?
Yeah. 2 Notch could be like the hood. In what part? What side of 2 Notch? I ain't going to no hood place now.
Oh my gosh, it's a Subway and a Walmart. Oh, I don't want no Subway and a Walmart. No. We can go to Killian. That's the only one that I feel like I'm gonna trust at this point. Or all the way up Clinton Road.
I don't want to go that way. Killian, is it in the that Shopper Plaza with Walmart? In front of Walmart? Yeah, that's the Shopper Plaza.
That you feel better about that one?
Yeah, we could try that one.
Y'all pray for us, cause Shay is real picky about her damn Subway. Okay. I think I'm gonna get me a tuna sandwich too. That sounds good. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. My daddy made me eat some French fries from Bojangles though. I took him to get Bojangles. My daddy I was telling him, because I did vlog a little bit. I was telling him that we need to get our camera thing propped back up here. I can't be holding no phone and trying to Anyway, he gonna say you brought my food. I said, yeah, I brought it. I said, I almost forgot it. Tatiana reminded me last night, and Akiera reminded me this morning. So I went on ahead and packed this food. He talking about, I know what you didn't pack. I said, what? He talking about a fork. I said, no, why would I pack a fork?
He going home to eat it.
Right. He talking about, I was going to eat that in the car as my meal on the way home. I was like, no, Daddy, no, you not. He talking about why? I said, because it's cold. He was like, I said, you was going to take it back in the building and take it to a microwave or something? I don't know if they got stuff like that in their cafeteria. He was like, no, I was going to eat it cold. I was like, Daddy, no, you were not going to eat it cold.
Eat,
he said, what is it? I said, it's pasta. Like, it's got milk and cheese and stuff. And I was like, you don't need to eat that cold. He talking about, you ain't warm it up for me. I was like, no, why would I warm it up? Look, not knowing. He was just starving. He was just hungry. No, he said this before. I was like, you just hungry. You not out here in these streets no more, buddy. We not eating no damn cold meal. You not about to eat and not be able to enjoy the food that I cook because you want to eat it damn cold as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, his appointment went fine though. I think they did have to remove 3 polyps, the lady said, but everything else
3 what?
Polyps.
What is that?
I would have to look it up. I was too exhausted to. It's like I know what it is, but to describe it, I can't do it right now. Y'all tell Shay what polyps are.
They don't know.
You don't know what they know.
They don't know.
You better stop doing rolling stops at these people stop sign. How was your appointment? Did you tell them?
Tell them what?
How your appointment was?
To our people? Yeah, I told them. Oh. They was with me. To one of the. A technician came in talking about you can't record because it's HIPAA law. I'm looking at him like,
bitch, is my HIPAA.
Right, and the main doctor didn't just say that. What the fuck you talking about?
I don't like, but it's her HIPAA law.
He probably didn't like how he looked on camera.
Well, that's
which I can understand, but just say that.
And you wouldn't vlog him.
That's it.
You would just cut his head
all
out.
I was saying. My thing is, y'all don't worry about no HIPAA laws when y'all selling people medical debt
information.
To these debt collectors. I'm talking about no damn HIPAA law. You ain't the one recording, so why you worrying about?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's my HIPAA law. Unless there's other people in there and you're talking to them about it. But if it's only me and you, then what does it matter? It's my information. If I want the whole world to know everything I got going on and I'm disclosing it, then that's on me.
2 or 3 is not northeast. But I see why they say that. It could be on the borderline. Maybe if you go up Fair Road, I think the zip code do change to like 292 or something.
Yeah, it does.
So it could be like,
because that turns into like that starts to run into downtown where the college is at, right. And that's 29204, 29203, and 29204.
Oh yeah.
My girl, can't take my eye off you. Can't take my eye off you. Dim girl, don't got nothing on you. Don't got nothing on you.